All right, so I want to walk you through how you can navigate the MT5 app. So if you're within your app, the first thing you want to do is you want to click on chart, because that's where we'll place our trades. So there's different ways to place our trades, but if you're using the velocity scanner, usually as soon as we see the signal, we want to enter market as quickly as possible. So you see this thing at the top of your screen here. When you click on that, it's going to bring the buy and sell panel onto your chart. So this allows you to click on them to do instant execution, right? Okay, but before we even go into execution, you want to make sure that you have the right asset. So XAU USD gold. So if you don't have, so when you launch your MT5, if what you are seeing there is not XAU USD, you go to quotes. You go to quotes. So when you come to quotes, you see, different assets that you can trade here. If you don't find the one that you're looking for, the plus sign at the top, click on that and then type, maybe you're looking for NZD, CHF, you click on it and then there's a plus at the side of it. You just tap on the plus. Okay, so it's been added to my list of quotes. So if I go back now, I'll see NZD CHF at the bottom of my screen. So I can then hold it down and then click on chart, and then it will load up the chart for me. But I'm not interested in NZD CHF. The chart I'm interested in is XAU USD. So I go back to quotes and I look for my XAU USD, and then I hold it down and then I click on chart. Good. So now once you're here on this chart, you want to bring the buy and sell panel onto your screen so that you can do instant execution, right? There's a longer way to place an order, but this method helps you to, place orders instantly. So let's say the scanner has showed us a buy signal. What you want to do is you immediately click on buy. So for the first time, it will ask you to accept the terms and conditions. So I'm saying okay. And so you click on buy. Now that I've clicked on buy, it has executed a buy for me. So when you go to trade, this is where trade is the one in the middle. When you go to trade, you'll see, can you see? That's the buy that I just took. Okay. So the first thing you want to do is you want to click on buy so that you enter the market immediately. Okay, or as quickly as possible. This is for instant execution, market orders. So how then do I put my TP and my stop loss? There's two ways to do it. I'll go back to the chart. I'll click on chart. Now, notice here now, okay, my entry is 5140. And remember we said that your TP should be $10 above price. That should be your take profit, $10 above price. So that means 5150 is what is going to be our take profit. And our stop loss we said should be $20 below, or 200 pips. So one of the ways to do it is if you tap on this blue side, if you tap on it, it's going to bring up SL and TP. So when you click on TP, you can just adjust this green line that appears on the screen. Okay, you can adjust the green line that appears on the screen and move it to where you want. So I can just move it to my 5150. That's my TP. And then for my SL, I entered at 5140, right? So I can move that to 5120. Once I've moved it to where I want, now you can see it's showing me how much I'm going to make and how much I'm going to lose. You see, it's showing me I'm going to make $10. If I go to TP, I'm going to lose 19.4 if I go to SL. You see, so once you've done that, you then tap on the arrow just in front of TP and then click on modify. That's one way to modify, to put your TP and your SL. The other way to put your TP and your SL is if you come to trade. Okay, let me tap on the blue thing again and then click on the arrow. It's not responding. Okay, let's come to trade. Now that we're at trade, if you long press on the ongoing trade, you'll see modify position. This is modify position. So you can just click on that modify position and then you can adjust your TP and your SL right here. You can see it's 5150, 5120. Once you do that, click on modify at the bottom of your screen and you're good. In this case, because I didn't change anything, okay, let me just tap on that. So if I click on modify, it's modified it. So this is basically how you can quickly manage your trades. Okay, now let me add another. Okay, I haven't showed how to close the trade. So to close the trade, you long press. You can long press right here on the trade panel, and then you see close position. This is the longer way. You see close position, and then you will say close with loss. So it's multiple steps. Okay, let's quickly open another. Let me click on sell this time. All right, so it's opened the sell trade for me, right? So I want to close my trade. I can just tap on this. I tapped on the sell. I tapped on this where this write-up is. I tapped on that. I click on close, and then that's another way to do it. That's another way to close. Let's open another position. So what did I do the first time? Okay, so if I come to trade, right here, I hope I'm not going to confuse anybody. Well, that's why you practice on your demo until you find the one you're familiar with or the one that you're comfortable with. So if I come to trade, where the numbers are changing, if you put your finger there and slide it towards the left, this very first one here, will allow me to close. So that's how you close it. So I wonder which is the fastest. Let's say I'm in a trade now and so typically what you will find yourself doing is, you don't wait until you want to close before, because MT5 has, it's multiple steps. MT5 kind of sucks. Trade Locker is better. So usually you would have already tapped on what you want to do, and then you already have this, if you have not yet set TP. But it's important that once you open your trade, go and set your TP and your SL. Okay, 5140. You're putting your SL at 5120. Like, protecting your capital is the most important thing. Protecting your capital, okay? And then set your TP as well, 5150. If you want, you can do, so I'm currently toying with the idea of doing a 150 stop loss and a 150 take profit. So that way is a 1-to-1. So I click on SL 120, TP 150, and then I tap on the arrow right in front of TP, and I modify. I've protected my trade. Okay, so that's how we do it on the MT5. If you have multiple positions, let me add another buy. Okay, so now we have 2 trades currently ongoing. If you want to close the 2 trades, when you long press one of them, you'll see bulk operation at the bottom, bulk operation. When you click on bulk operation, close all positions, close profitable positions, so you can just say close all positions. And there we are.